Guten Tag. Welcome to today's discussion. Today, we're going to be discussing the possible future of Indonesia. Let us begin. Come on, oh my god, I need a piece. Now, the first idea that I have for what might happen to Indonesia is that we will see a complete and total Guido takeover. As you can see, Guido tribe, it's a Papuan tribe actually, and they only live in Papua right now. Sorry, just need this. But I do believe we will see them go for a complete takeover as they feel they have been betrayed by the government as Papua does not get enough funding. It's a very small place, nobody gives a fuck about it, let's be honest. And you can see here on the screen that it consists of both monkeys and real people. The black man you see there is actually a native Papuan and a part of this tribe, and I believe he could be a gang leader that goes for the kill on high-ranking officials in the current Indonesian government, of course. Now, will this actually succeed? I don't know. It's just a discussion, it's just an idea. Although I do think it is the most likely thing to happen to Indonesia in the future, is these guys going for the takeover and actually succeeding in that, just because of raw strength and numbers that they have. You understand? Now, let's take a look at my second idea, which is that nothing changes, of course. Indonesia continues as it is forever. The nothing ever happens theory, very popular right now, especially with what's going on with TikTok and whatnot. It getting banned and then unbanned. People are hopping on this nothing ever happens thing. And I do believe in it to some degree, although I think it is less likely than the Guido tribe takeover, which is why I've put it second here on my idea. So you're going to see that pattern. I've kind of ranked them from most possible to least possible. Looking at my third idea here is that Indonesia will see a major economic boom. This coming from native Papuan casinos. Parts of the Guido tribe will start casinos just like the Native Americans and scam poor people out of money, of course. Poor, sad sacks. You find those all over Asia, of course. And I think this is a possibility, although not that likely, which is why I have it third. I'm really kind of banking on my first idea being very likely, of course, as I believe in all of my ideas very much. All of the first things I think of and imagine. They also have a big ocean trade route to use if the tribe casinos happen to fail. They can go to these ocean trade routes if America can defend Taiwan from China. They can go to those. Otherwise, I think China will still have the edge pretty much forever if they do manage to get Taiwan and whatnot. Moving on to my last theory here, rats. Now, Indonesia is, of course, filled with rats, to the brim with rats. There are more rats than people in Indonesia, just like in most countries, actually, but rats are so prevalent there. And I think if you look at the Star Wars movie, you see this guy here on the right. That's, of course, Rats Tyrell from the Star Wars movie. Now, in the movie, it's said that he's dead. He explodes at the Bunta Eve pod race in the second movie, but I think this is a lie. I think the explosion that happened to him, he got sent straight to Indonesia. And now he's working with their major rat population to take over the country so he can gain fame, he can gain money, and he can gain political power, which he will take back to Star Wars after that. And he will, of course, use that to kill Sebulba and Ben Quaternaros, his main opponents in the pod racing world. Now, thank you for tuning into these theories. Next discussion, which will be in about a year, a year or two from now, I would presume it will, of course, be on the future of business using seaweed as a substitute for various things. Now, I do see seaweed having a very major part in the future of business, especially in drinks. In drinks, it will be massive. In weed, it will be massive. And in sea, it will be massive. As you could guess and assume, I want to thank you for tuning in and listening to my theories. Leave your own theories in the comments. Leave it down there, down in the house, down in the basement. And I will see you in about 16 months, maybe.